Hello everyone, welcome to the month of June Tarot. I hope the messages serve you well. Hello Cancer, how are you? So Cancer, today I'm going to be doing your June 2021 reading. So before I talk about what the card messages are saying for you this month, just like to say, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my page. And also check out my podcast, Beyond Astrology podcast, and also check out Empath Butterflies Tarot, who does tarot readings, love and general for all the signs. And also check out Nata for Days, who interviews people on how they are managing their time during the pandemic. So Cancer, you have, the month actually sort of begins for you. For June, is very more like I feel a lot of you are very internal. Energy is quite down, energy is sort of high, and it sort of dips as well. Even though Mars is in your sign, you are really, going for really what you want, tending to your home. I feel that a lot of you have probably more energy when it comes to like the home than when it comes to like your actual work. You really do have to push yourself when it comes to like, your work, because there's a lot of, I feel that I need to relax now. I'm tired, I need to relax. But there is some like irritations that is going on. But you have a lot of 12th house action going on. And the 12th house is about solitude. It is also to do with connecting spiritually to the self, reading, writing, creating. So I feel that's especially like the first half of June. A lot of you are going to be more, internalizing things, working by yourself, even enjoying being a lot by yourself. In general, a lot of you Cancers do like to be in, some of you actually like to be in solitude anyway. It's not really new to you, but I feel that energy wise and also how you're like nourishing yourself, it could be very up and down. So, but there is also some type of, there are some, I feel also when you are by yourself, you could get a lot of like downloads, lots of like messages that are coming up. But also, I feel because I feel that you feel that the eclipse really internally, and it could be making a lot of you feel quite imbalanced, like emotionally imbalanced, but it will pass, but I do feel like in the first week, because you have the Judgment card, which is upside down, and it's making you I feel that this month is very much like a bit of a feeling month for you. Everything in general, you're a sign that is emotional anyway, but I feel especially between June and also July, it's more is the intention, your emotional intensity is extremely heightened, and it might be more than usual, and it could be to do with your dreams that you're having, but also it could be to do with like life in general. There could be also lots of thoughts going back to the past, especially when you've got Saturn that is in your 8th house. It's retrograde. There could be deep internal thoughts, especially going back to like past relationships that are coming up, and this could definitely be intensified now. We also have Venus that's going in your sign as well. Venus is going in your sign in like mid-June. So, that's going to sort of rev up your like love life a bit more. But, you could be thinking back to your old love life. So this could make you a bit more emotionally unbalanced, emotionally quite up and down. The mood swings could be really heightened as well. Also, there could be things that you actually want to come in your life that's taken a little bit too long. Whether you've initiated it taking long, or whether whether you've forgotten about it, or you thought, oh, I'll just do it again, I'll do it another time. Or it could be, it's just taking long in general. So this could actually be sort of making you feel a bit off as well. This could also be very important. What needs to come up as well. The message is also, I do feel it could be connected to something that was in the past, you know, and now it's coming back up now, and it's just taking really long to sort out, and it could be anything, you know. I am very more towards love. I'm very towards more relationship. You know, if you are in a relationship that probably appears very stable, you know, your partner they could actually be a Libra, man or woman, sun, moon, or rising. They could be withholding, like emotionally, or they could be withholding the message that could make you feel like, you know, not as confident as you usually are, especially when the sun goes into your sign as well. We also have, you know, this month we have Uranus, the Saturn square Uranus in your 11th and 8th house. So you are, you know, you are changing something to do with, you know, when it comes to like your goals and your groups and friendships, and also, you know, when it comes to like your finances as well. So you could be also, you know, there could be a side that to you that's very like pretty controlling, trying to control things when it comes to like your money and your finances, you know. So this could also play a big part in it. It could even make your partner feel very, you know, we'll come back to that, but it could also, you know, there may be like lots of conversations that is happening, but it could also make your partner feel more withdrawn, and, you know, you may feel that, you know, they're hiding secrets, but, you know, it is mostly to do with, you know, some people are just not ready, but you may be wanting them to do it now, especially because Mars is in your sign. You want things sort of done now, you know. I feel it's a very big love theme going on for you, and I feel that it maybe is because of, you know, you got Venus in your sign. But even seeing these cards, Cancer, it feels very about love, loving what you're doing, loving what you're saying. And, you know, you have the card here, it's about relationship, and it's saying, you know, it's about guiding your relationship. You know, it's about dear Archangel Raphael, which is also, Raphael is a sign that is very protecting, is a very protecting angel, saying thank you for healing and guiding all your relationships upon the path of love. So this is about loving how your partner is, you know, instead of like pushing things to come really forward, especially in the first week. You want things to sort of come now so you can get rid of it, so you can sort it out. It's about being a bit, trying to be a bit patient, and even, you know, because you're a psychic sign as well. So even if you are initiating and telling your partner what you feel that they're thinking, it may not be the case. It may be something deeper, or they just may not want to just tell you right now at the moment, you know. So it could also make you feel more emotionally, you know, withdrawn as well. It can actually bring up you having, you know, emotional mood swings. So like the first half, it is very emotional, the first week. The second week we have, you could, you know, especially when we got this square going on, the square with your 11th and your 11th house and your 8th house. This is to do with like your money situation, you know, joint finances with your partner, or someone you share your finances with, but also your goals and dreams changing. So there can be some, there's the second week, there's the energy and a feeling that you're going to be working really hard to like switch things up in a way that you never switched things up before, but it's all about working really hard as well. And I feel that emotionally you have to work hard on making sure that, you know, you're happy, you know, you're actually enjoying what you're doing, because I feel a lot of you do feel, some of you Cancers do feel that where you want to go in life, you know, you do know that you have to work hard for it, but you don't want to work too hard. You're burning yourself out as well. So there may be a sign that there may be, you're trying to get some, you know, you're trying to balance, you know, your home and family and relationship life, but also your goals as well. Your goals and dreams have actually changed now. But also, you know, there could be some worries. I feel that there is some worries going on. I feel that it's to do with like your relationship. And there may be an insecurity that's happening, that wherever you want to go, wherever your dreams, it may not be come to fruition, but it actually will. You just have to really be consistent, like emotionally prepare yourself for things that are actually changing now. And the money is definitely financial security. It may be a case that you have to take on, like, I don't know, another project to make sure your finances are gel, or your partner's finances may, if you're in a relationship, your partner's finances may be, taking a different turn. So something definitely has to change. So the second week is a bit of worrying when it comes to like your goals, worrying when it comes to like your money as well. But some of you Cancers, I do feel that there's things that you actually want to buy. There's things you actually want to spend on, and some of you actually go there. But some of you are really holding on tight rein to like your money. You don't want to spend too much. And this is all, I do feel this is about saving for the future as well. And the second week, your workload will increase, whether you're working for yourself or whether you're working for, working in a job, it will increase. And like the fruits, I do feel some of you are not feeling that you're actually appreciated because you are working hard. You're not really getting like praised enough. So there's also could be that worry, and also that sort of frustration as well. You are, to a point, some of you are actually saving the show, saving your boss, or even saving, something that could have gone wrong, but you don't feel that it's actually going well. So, the second week is just about, you just being consistent, sort of plugging along, but also trying to work with your energy as well. I know we all say that and think that, but remember, Cancer, we are in a different world. We're not working hard as how we used to, even though some of you may feel that if I do it like this, then this is going to grow. If I do it like that, my partner's going to open up. No, it's a different time. And I feel some of you know that, but some of you sort of go back to like the past, go back a lot. So, you have a card that says yes. The card says yes. So again, Raphael is, your guided spirit is saying to you, please help me trust my feelings and the accurate barometer of truth. And you also have a baby here as well. So beautiful. So it's about trusting your feelings as well. Trusting, how hard you need to work, but also, balancing your emotions, listening to yourself, balancing your emotions, and anything that comes up, it's basically the truth. It's a yes answer, So it's saying, do I need to rest? Yes. Do I need to work hard? Yes. Do I need to worry? No. And it's all about listening to ourselves as well, and try not to burn ourselves out, because it feels like the second week there's a energy of excitement, but also worry, and also lots of planning and strategizing and your goals. Yeah, there's a lot going on. And also it's because also the second week is going to be the eclipse week. That's going to be in Gemini. That's going to be in your 12th house. So this will be a time for you to, the sun highlights your 12th house, but the eclipse is going to be about something releasing. You're going to have to release something. And, this is, when you are in solitude, this is about releasing something that is sort of burning you out, something that's making you worry. So even when your goals and dreams are going to be very different, something needs to be released. So it's not really hindering your progress in life. Then we had the third week, which is the Queen of Pentacles. And, the third week, things start to, it's, because this month is quite a busy month, but also, there's an element of you really, there's a really element of like sort of like control going on, but the control is to do with you not losing control. Okay, so I feel like the third week, should I say, things start to sort of move in the right direction, and it feels like it's a bit of balance, but it's also to do with, things just start to sort of slow down. Things start to feel a little bit more serious, but they're also, you know, there's an element of you sort of like taking control of the situation. And this is, I do feel that, that your partner may start to open up now, or your partner may actually start to reveal something, something long that could, either benefit your relationship, or it can actually hinder it. But you're going to start to get the sort of results that you want now. And also, this is, it could actually feel quite unexpected. So a lot of you could be actually bracing yourself for the worst, and it actually is for the best. But you are still, there's an element of you still like sort of guarding what's going on around you. And this could be, the pentacles is to do with money, so it could be you, guarding when it comes to like your finances and your money. You have a lot of action that is, that's in your 8th house, the square to your 8th house. But also, this is a great month for a lot of you to be actually learning, getting back to some type of higher learning. Like your beliefs are actually going to be changing, and the element of the element of control that a lot of you are going to be having, you can use that to the better good. Instead of like making sure that your feelings don't go really crazy, you're trying to control your feelings. Use that energy of control and leadership to like learn something, figure things out that are going to be benefiting you, enhancing your life for your future. And also, I do feel that, your relationship with your partner is going to be more, I do feel it's going to be more, there's going to be more of a stability factor that's going on. There's going to be a huge change. There's going to be a huge change going on. And this is going to be for your good. It's going to also make you feel a bit less worrisome, less worrying, more, I feel that your partner's going to be probably working with you more, or you maybe even be saying to your partner, I need you to work with me so that we can like, we can build this, so we can like help our future a bit more, because, you're all about security. So security is, you're like Taurus in a way, you need to be financially secure, but your partner can also help you to relax, because the 3rd week, there's an element of stillness, but also there's things that are actually coming out. So I feel that your partner, if you have one, will help you to, will help guide you in the right direction, especially if you get very emotionally overwhelmed with things. And, if you are single, you could meet someone that is very like an earth sign, like a Capricorn, which is opposite to Cancer, or someone that is going to be a person that's an earth sign, sun, moon, or rising. That, if you are, the other side to this, the 3rd week is, some of you could be investing in a lot of, or looking to do some investments. So, you're going to, there can be some restriction going on when it comes to like your spending, your savings. You could, I feel some of you Cancers could also be really trying to build something for your future. So you're going to have to surround yourself with people that are like successful. So the 3rd week is pretty strategic, whether it comes to like your partner, or when it comes to you and your finances as well. This is about the long-term goal for the 3rd week. And the card that you have, the other message for the 3rd week is about stretching. So I'll say like stretching your imagination, stretching your mind, trying to be as open-minded as you can, because you have 9th house action, which is to do with like your mind, exploring your mind, broadening your mind, your horizons, being around people that are different from yourself as well. The people, the help that you want for the 3rd week, it can come to you as long as you broaden your horizons. This card is also saying about thanking, being grateful for staying on the same, for people that come into your life now, Cancer, being grateful that they've come into your life now. They can also be motivated and excellent, and this is all about you taking care of yourself as well. So, even it says stretching, I say stretch your mind, but also stretching your body, because The third week, there can be, when there's an element of control happening, you're trying to control your surroundings, but also your body gets really tense and really tight. So like taking, like Gemini, taking breath, but also stretching your body. Yeah, stretching your neck. Getting even your partner could massage you. Making sure that you're having some sort of downtime as well. So like lots of stretching, massaging of the neck as well to ease out any tensions that arise. Then the last week you have, the last week is things start to sort of hot up, I feel. It's about really getting back in contact with your emotions. Yeah. And trying to, not stress out, because, sometimes when I feel some of you cancers, when something you feel is very dramatic or traumatic, you can go back to it. Yeah. And you can sort of come out of your shell and be, very logical, logical in the mind, like, why did that happen? Going over and over it. And you can actually come out of your emotions, should I say. So the last week, I feel you're going over what happened in June, and you're sort of, you're being logical about what happened, but also there's a sense of feeling that it felt quite traumatic to a lot of you. But now you're connecting now, the last week you're connecting now to your emotion, just more of an energy of, phew, I'm glad that's over. But also the sun is in your first house as well. So, it's about you coming home. The third week, a lot of you are actually coming home to your emotions. Sort of like trying to relax a bit more now, especially we've got Venus in your sign, a lot of trying to relax and, doing something that you love, do something like some type of creativity, and, even connecting to your friends as well. I feel a lot of your friends are like water signs. They could be, Scorpio. I feel your friend that I do feel that you're connecting more with is a Scorpio. There could be a sun, moon, or rising, or even yourself could have that. But I do feel you're connecting very much with like a Scorpion. And, they can actually, you could be telling them what happened in the month of June, and they could just be, they're listening, but they're also helping you when it comes to like logic, making you sort of logical in how you felt as well. Because, you, like all water signs, can be logical, but it's more emotional first. So the Scorpion friend could be actually being logicalizing how you felt. Okay. And it just feels like the end of the month feels a bit of more of a release. It feels more like I'm home, it's a come down, the sun's in my sign, but also I'm speaking to people or someone that is actually understands me very well. I do feel there can be some tears that come the end of the month. And the tears is more of a relief. There's a relief that, your relationship with your partner, if you have a partner, the relationship is more sort of feeling more stable now. But also, like your job, your security feels more, there's a more of a controlling element that happens now, that you're really happy with the way like your goals and your career and your security is going as well. But I think the main thing is that your relationship is going the right way. Your home life is being a bit more stable now, and you're connected to the home. So when that's like hunky dory, that means you're more, you feel more safe, and you're all about safety. And the card message you have is sobriety. And you could look at it two ways. Some of you could be drinking, some of you could actually be just starting to just drinking your emotions, eating your emotions, because it felt so, the first week felt so traumatic. You can't stop thinking about the past. You can't stop thinking about what happened in June. So, some of you could actually start drinking more, but also some of you could actually just start to, just decide to like dry out, especially when the sun hits your first house. This is about taking care of the body, the self. So that's when a lot of you will start taking care of yourself a bit more now. And so that's sobriety. But also on the other side, I do feel some of you are also just sort of like detoxing from like negativity, you know, um, negativity, which makes you feel very negative. So it makes you sort of like crave negative surroundings or crave negative foods that upset your belly or it upsets your emotions. So I do feel, towards when the end of the month comes, there's a cleanse that you're going to be doing, like a detox. I feel some of you may not even want to be around a lot of like technology as well. You just want to detox from things. You just want to be around close, safe surroundings. You want your, everything has to be sort of like safe for you. Okay, because if it's not, you're going to go into your shell again, and it's just I feel on one hand you do like it, but on the other hand it's just like I just want to be, I want to be going into my shell, but I still want to be protected. I don't want to go into my shell and be what's the other word, and be, not talk to anyone. Okay, so so the endings, it feels actually very cathartic in the way that you are detoxing and seeking support, but also saying your truth. And it just ends, I do feel it ends very well for a lot of you towards the end, but you've actually learned a lot as well. The most thing is that you've learned, and I feel that cancers in life, for a lot of you, the more you learn about when it comes to like your emotional state, the better for yourself. Okay, so Cancer, that was your June 2021 reading. I hope you enjoyed the reading. It seemed a little bit like Gemini, but very a learning month, but also a month that, you sort of come into your own towards the end, which is what we always want. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and check out my podcast, Beyond Astro K. Thank you very much, Cancers, for listening, and I will speak to you soon. And also, sorry, I forgot, happy solar return as well to you, people whose birthdays in June. Okay, take care. Bye.